Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, guys. This is season 8 PTR. It is January, February, March 16th of 2025. We created a sorcerer. Now, this is a conglomeration of here she is. This is a conglomeration of a bunch of different builds that I've looked at, also with my input with what I was thinking. I made my own. And then to make it better, to get more tips, I did look at other folks, um, what do you call it, builds, just to try to meld everything together. So there's about two other things that I use from about 4 or 5 different streamers. I don't know, 4 or 5. It's 4 or 5 streamers and content creators. Just some little tidbits that would actually help the build out a little bit more. So I gained a little bit more damage from it. But all in all, looking at all of them, everybody's pretty much about the same. It looks like it's going to be Season of Fire with these boss powers. So I guess we'll start with the boss powers first. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and show you the build now, and then you could fast forward or hit the timestamp to actually go to the pit, because the pit's going to take a while, because I'll just do a quick pit, and this is going to be the easier thing. So we'll start with the boss powers first. But first off, on the main, I'm going to go with Cinerot Flames. Most everybody's going with that anyway. It's burning close enemies. This is basically making your evade skill going to be your main DPS, which is damage over time. So that's what does. Next one that I chose is to get the evade cooldown faster. I went ahead and put Kerma's Sparks on there. With the evade cooldown being faster, that means you could just evade. In other words, kill. Stats are going to be maxed out, so this current burn us at 30 is always just going to be maxed out, by the way. The other one that I picked is the Lilith's Wind of Hate. And what it does is it creates a blister cone to help you kill bosses and not world bosses, but elites. Yeah, elites, actually. Helps you kill elites faster because it removes some of their life to make them die faster. Now, one thing you could do is you could actually use the I-beams instead. I think it's the I-beams. Let me double check here. Yeah, I believe it's the I-beams. I mean, you could use any of these in that place. I just like the blisters myself, but the I-beams is a very, very popular one. It does damage over time as well. So that's actually a good pick to do. And then the last one, I have Andoriel's Flaming Skull, which burning enemies are just going to take more damage with the damage over time effects, as you can see with the modifier. Those are the stats. Mercenaries, we're going to go with Rahir. Just go down the left side just for taunting and protection. And then you're going to go with Aldkin for your reinforcement. And every time you cast, whatever you want, it doesn't really matter. You could put Flame Wall. You could put, let's see here, like this one. It doesn't really matter too much. Just one that you're going to be pushing pretty much a lot of times. So we'll just leave it like that. Actually, number 2. Yeah, we'll just do that one. And then you want him to slow the enemies and reduce their damage dealt. So you're reducing damage there. Also, he's going to reduce damage here as well. He's going to taunt, and you get more damage reduction. So there's a lot of damage reduction to this build as well. So you'll stay pretty healthy. So your life doesn't have to be that big. So don't worry about your life being big. Don't worry about your mana being too big either. So those are the Mercenaries, powers, and let's see here, skills. Let's go ahead and with the skills. Now, to make this actually easier, we're going to take off all of our gear, all right? So we could actually see the abilities better. Start up here and just go ahead and take Firebolt. Take it to Glinting Firebolt. Just increases fire damage every time you cast it. Incinerate. This is going to be part of your enchantment right here. So it will auto cast, and it's going to deal less damage while they're burning from Incinerate. See, like I said, more damage reduction. That's what we did here. And as you can see, every 6 seconds, a serpent spawns and incinerates them for 8 seconds. That's the reason why we're putting it there. We jump down to teleport. You could just put 1 point there. Now you have two choices. You could either do damage reduction if you're dying a lot. If you're not, then go with crackling energy, and teleport does 500x damage. It doesn't. You don't really need to do this, but I'm not having trouble of dying, so I went ahead and just put it here. But you could have this 30% damage reduction all the time if you want to by just putting it there. But I have it crackling energy. Ice armor, just 1 point there is good enough, and while it's active, reduce its cooldown, so you could just keep it up infinitely. Another one that's actually good is if you want more damage. Actually, we're going to go more damage. Hold on. There we go. I'm going to do more damage here because frozen or chill close enemies, because I have something that's actually going to be freezing these enemies. So I'm going to put more frozen on there. More damage for close enemies and frozen. And then over here, max out the glass cannon. Also put 1 energy over here for a barrier, just for max life, just to keep the barrier on. Over here, you're going to go with precision magic. Yeah, exactly. And increase your lucky hit chance. Put 1 point here just so you could go on a line just to go protection, so you could get that big barrier that we want. 1 point in the familiar, into enhanced and invoked familiar. So that way you just do a little bit more increased damage. And then also mana shield, go ahead and max that out so you could have more damage reduction again. Remember, damage reduction. Gain stacking bonus for each active summon. So stacking bonus of mana, movement, and summon damage right there. Max that out. Next, we're going to put 3 points into Inner Flames. Increase damage while we're healthy. Well, we're healthy all the time. By the way, you don't want any critical strike on this, so don't worry about these critical strike things that you see over here. Firewall, you want to put 1 point into Firewall just to get enhanced Firewall, so that way when you're standing in your Firewall, you're actually going to do increased burning damage. 1 point into Ball Lightning. The reason why we chose Ball Lightning is because your attack speed is increased for 3 seconds each time you cast Ball Lightning up to 20%. So that's basically 4 Ball Lightnings. And then, of course, that's going to form Crackling Energy, which is going to increase your damage. It's going to increase the damage down here with Convulsions. And then 3 points into, upon absorbing Crackling Energy, you gain 12 mana. So we automatically gain mana. We keep full by grabbing the Crackling Energy. Now remember, you don't have to grab the Crackling Energy because this will automatically pick it up for you. But the Crackling Energy, as you see conversions, this is going to be high. Right now it's only 3, but when we put our gear on, you're going to see what that goes to. It's like 17 or 16 or 17, which is crazy. So we'll start there. Convulsions, but this is the way you'll have to do it. You'll have to click Unstable Currents first, go down to Supreme Unstable Currents, so you could use that Crackling Energy, and then you go down here, put 1 click into this Critical Strikes movement speed. So some people do put it here with it increasing your critical strike chance, but we don't need critical strike chance. So I just went ahead and put it in the movement speed here, 4%, whoop-de-doo. And then down here to Convulsions, put 3 points there. So that's how you get down to that way. Over here, I do have the elemental synergies. So the skills will just be more damage for each type I have equipped. 1 point into Fiery Surge, so you can put 3 points into Endless Pyre, and then just 1 point over here into Warmth just to heal you. In case you get hurt, that will just pretty much automatically heal you. Just that one little point does a whole lot. And then the trifecta that I call it, the Permafrost, Icy Touch, and Hoarfrost, which is just increased damage to frozen, chilled enemies, etc., etc. Frost damage, increased damage to vulnerable, 3 points into each. So that is the skill tree there. Oh, by the way, along with the Incinerate enchantment, you need to put Teleport enchantment in here as well. And the reason why you want Teleport enchantment here, hold on, did I select this back? Wait, I messed something up, didn't I? No, I didn't. Damage reduction, no. Okay, you want to put Teleport right here, so that way your evade will change into a teleport. So you'll be teleporting around versus just, you know, taking a step. Now teleporting, which is nice, you could teleport across the screen, whereas evade goes here, but you could teleport over here instead. So there's a lot to that. Let's put the gear on, and then I'm going to show you that convulsions, what it goes up to, because it's huge. But remember, it was only 3. Now we put the stats on. Look, 17. So now we're up to 17 convulsions, 85% increased damage, and of course everything else is buffed up too because we're wearing the Harley thing here. So now gear. We have the Harley crest. You want to get as much as you can on cooldown reduction. So this is the only mythic unique that you actually need. Oh, yeah, this is only mythic that you need. That's going to be a great thing. Now you could use either the Shadow mythic unique or the Raiment of the Infinite. I went with Raiment because Raiment's going to actually be easier. It actually kind of groups up things together to make things easier for me with the way that I play. I put on a Nagu Ohm, which maintain an active summon, up to 6 summons. Now, since I am going to actually be summoning here, this is actually going to work for me very well, and it's just gonna keep up all the time, which is going to do the Barbarian's Warcry skill, which is going to be 15% more damage for 6 seconds. It's just going to keep going and going and going because I'm going to be casting these like crazy as well. Let's see here. The gems in the other ones, you're going to put intelligence just to get that intelligence up. Next, we have the shredded blades on the hands. Shredded blades with attack speed. You want to try to... Well, this is what I did. You could do what you want, but I did it where my lucky hit is 101.8% chance to make enemies vulnerable. So that's where my vulnerable's coming from, is actually these gloves. You want to hit it with convulsions and vulnerable damage or maximum damage. Let's see here. Next, Firebird pants, because this is going to actually cast Flame Shield for us automatically. That's freaking great. So we're actually having 2 defensive skills going off. One that we're actively doing, one that's just coming on there, which is that one. I put Firebolt on there just to give a little bit more damage. Total armor, so that way we could hit the armor cap for the temperament, and convulsions once again with intelligence max life on the pants. Now the boots, very important that you have attacks reduced evades cooldown by 1.5 seconds. Now that's an attack. You don't really have to hit anything. You could just run around and just spam skills and teleport all over the dang place. You don't even need to hit anything. So attacks reduce evades cooldown by 1.5 seconds. Very important. Go ahead and get int life on there. Movement speed. You don't really need the movement speed on this. You could actually trade that out for something else. But there's really nothing huge that's going to help you out. So I just like movement speed so I could walk around faster. I might roll that up into the 33. But for now, it's good. It's good where it's at. Evade cooldown reduction. You want to try to hit that on temper once or twice. Twice is better, and you'll see why. So we could just so we could evade around like crazy. Put convulsions on it as well. Imprint it with Orange Herald, which is going to reduce the cooldown of your ultimate skill by 2 seconds, and it can only happen once per cast. Conflagration on the staff. We're going with a chance for ball lightning to cast twice. Fire damage as well. And for temperaments, damage over time for more damage, maximum life, and intelligence. That's just huge. Look at that big old 90% down at the bottom. And we're using Simthul on this. Now, Simthul, what this is doing is it's going to be casting... I'm going to be evading all the time. So this is going to be going off a lot. Invoke the Sorcerer's Mystical Frost Nova skill, inflicting freeze and vulnerable onto enemies. So if I don't hit them with the vulnerable with the lucky hit, because remember, this is a lucky hit chance, 100% chance, but we also only have about maybe 50% lucky hit. So this is going to be hitting a 50% of the time, I think. Let me double check here. Most of the time it hits. Yeah, 40%. Okay, whatever. That's fine. But this will also hit them and make them vulnerable too. So it's kind of like a fallback for this one. But it works very, very well. You're going to want that one on. and that's going to freeze the enemies, which we're going to do more damage with everything we pick, like the trifecta in this. Okay, so here now we have Creeping Death on the neck with Endless Pyre and fire damage. I'm sorry, fire damage convulsions on the neck piece again. Convulsions is huge. You want to have that on pretty much everything. Endless Pyre, more damage, attack speed, intelligence. And the reason why you want attack speed is so you could cast your skills faster, so you could get those cooldowns done. And with the evade, you'll be able to do more damage much, much quicker and have everything just going, synergizing with each other. This is also staggered bosses take 60% more increased damage over time for you instead. For bosses, which that's freaking crazy. That's part of our burn. Perfect place to put that. Alrosh's Loop. I need to get a better one. It's only at 19.8%. You want to get it 25%. You want everything to hit on cooldown if you can. Cooldown reduction. Alrosha. And then the last one is Engulfing Flames, which is going to deal more damage. 30% more damage burning enemies that are not healthy. You want to hit this with Unstable Currents cooldown. So you could get this to cast faster. Now we're at 16 seconds, which is great. And damage over time, maximum life intelligence. But you want to hit it with vulnerable and unstable with the temperament for the ring. So that's everything there. Some key stats to look at are make sure that your armor is at least, and it looks like we have some buffs from somebody. Yeah, unfortunately. That's fine. I had 1,100 and some armor. Make sure you have your 1,000 armor in tier 4. Make sure you have your 70% in tier 4 as well for all your resistances. And let's see here. That's pretty much it. Those are the key stats that you want to focus on getting. Okay, next we have Paragon board. Now the Paragon board is here. You're just gonna have to follow along. Now some of this is gonna look a little goofy, like see how this intelligence is over here. It's because I have an extra point. I actually came up with about 8 extra points. In fact, let me count them. Yeah, I had roughly about 8, a little more than 8 extra points for intelligent or after doing everything. So I just went ahead and put them in intelligence. So it's gonna look a little funny. But your first one, you're going to want to go Flame Feeder, so you could get damage to burning enemies. Second, you'll want to go ahead and pick up the Burning Instinct board for more burning damage again. And then over here, you're going to put in the Glyph, Tactician, more damage to burning enemies. Critical strike damage, don't worry about that one, but the damage to burning enemies is what we want. And increased damage after casting a defensive skill, 15x. So those are those defensive skills going off all the time. Your next board, you're going to go with Frigid Fate, which is going to be damage to vulnerable more. And stick in Elementalist, so you can get that non-physical and vulnerable damage in there. And, of course, dealing fire, cold, lightning damage, or lightning damage to an enemy increases the damage deal by 5%, 10 seconds, stacking once per element. This is why you want to get fire, cold, and lightning, which we actually have all 3. We're hitting all 3 of those. And then you're going to want to go to this board down here first, not that one. Reason being, you want to be able to hit all these different nodes here. Now, traditionally, I have 436 or so. My 437 because my stats are increased by 30% because of the buff that I just received by somebody's, what do you call that thing? Incense. So I have 437 willpower, and I have 437 dex. So that's why you want to pick this board first. In this board, you go down to Enchantment Master. You have more damage, and your enchantments are stronger. And then you're going to pick Pyromaniac for more non-physical damage and fire damage, and a huge damage to elites right there. That's that one. And then the final one will be here. You're going to want to pick Fundamental Release for vulnerable damage. And while you're coming up or going up there to get that, go ahead and pick out Torch, which is tons of burning damage. And just damage. You deal increased damage per nearby burning enemy, and then you have your regular damage, and then you have burning damage on top of that. And then, of course, all the little aspects here. Now, if you happen to have too much armor or too much... So you could click this. If you have like too much armor or not enough armor, you could click these little nodes right here that are highlighted. But, of course, I went through and kind of min-max the armor out. And then also the resistances. Make sure that you don't have more resistance than you need. Get the max and then stop. Don't be picking these extra ones unless you actually need. So those are kind of the key things to watch out for as far as the Paragon board. So once again, Elementalist, Flame Feeder, Pyromaniac, Tactician, and Torch. So that's what we have for the build. So real quick, we are going to go show, because a lot of people are showcasing just what it does in Overworld. We're going to go out here to Helltide really quick before we do the pit. I really wish that everybody would include the pits so that way we could see actually how strong their build actually there really is. I've only seen pits 100 and 110 done. That's pretty much all I've seen. And then the rest of the people are just doing like Helltides or something of that nature, which doesn't really display everything. So here we go. All we have to do is teleport around. This is all we do all day. Now notice that I don't have to, like I said, I don't have to have mobs to be doing this. Just infinitely teleporting everywhere. Notice I have no evade. There's still a small little evade cooldown because before, remember, I forgot which season you could just evade all the time, everywhere, teleport. Well, they took that away, and there's that one little cooldown here. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing that could happen. You can replace, I'm going to show you here. You could replace one of these with Inner Calm if you get more damage out of it. Which, let's see here. Maybe not. Well, if Intercom has more damage than any of these, which I'm sure it doesn't, then you could actually replace one of these with Intercom. Or if you don't want the Flame Shield. I like the Flame Shield, though. I'm going to keep that on. But you could replace one of these with Intercom, because what you're doing is, right now, I'm not moving, right? So now, I do the same thing, but all I'm doing is pushing my space bar, which is teleporting me everywhere. So I'm actually standing in one place still. So this right here is how Helltides are. Now we're just mowing through everything. Yeah, there's elites. All right, so we know there was an elite there, but you know what? The elites are dead. So this is what happens. Sometimes you get stuck on things in the game for Helltide. Alright, and this is for anything. You know, one thing I haven't done? I have not even done the new boss yet. So, hey, let's do this. Where's the new boss? Is this the new boss? No, that's Duriel. Is that the new boss? No, Hall of the Pendant. Anybody know where the new boss is at? Place of the Deceiver. Beliel. Okay, I've never done this guy. Let's go do him. Yeah, I've never done him. Let's go see what the Beliel guy's about. So, oh, I'm really close. Boom. Okay, let's go. So I'm actually going to go ahead and take the horse down there. That's pretty cool. I wonder if my teleport's faster than the horse. Might be the same amount. It actually might be faster. Oh, jeez. Sometimes I get stuck on things. Now that's something that I haven't been doing. Is the firewall to increase my damage. That's only if I'm going to be killing bosses. Since we're not really killing a boss right now, that's why I put it right there, so I don't have to worry about it. I can't teleport down there. Oh man, that sucks. Hey, oh, hey, we have the thing here. Hold on. Let's go ahead and do this. Since we actually hit the wanted level. Oh, we have a Tortellini guy up here. He's dead. Oh, journal. With the blood. Oh, I don't need any of this stuff. I forgot I'm on the PTR. All right, I'm waiting for this thing to go down. Well, let's keep going to Beliel or whatever his name is. Or the Harbinger. All right, Harbinger's gonna spawn on us, right? There it goes. As soon as he comes down, he's dead. All right. Well, first time for Beliel, whatever, for me. But let's see what happens here. I have no clue what to do. Because honestly, I've never seen anybody kill it. Oh, looks like I just go this way. I'm sure I have the regents. Okay, so we put something here. Okay, he's going to plop down there, I suppose. He's always in the middle. So let's see what's going on. I guess I'll go ahead and my fire's down. Oops. Wait, oh, wait, I'm here. Hold on. Oh, he knocked me down. Okay. Wait, is he dead? Guys. No way. Wait, no way. What is this? Open? Modify, wait, modify reward. Modify the loot that will drop from... Okay. This contains, that's cool. Open. This drops stuff. But hold on just a second now. Can I summon him again? No? Okay, fine. Well, anyways, that was him. That was not very... Oh, wait. Summoning altar will return. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I tried to go all out. I'm going to try not to go all out this time, just to see what happens. I'm just going to cast these skills. I'm not even going to do the extra firewall. See what happens. Okay, so he goes into this. He knocks me down. I get up. Okay, he's dead. All right, I hardly did anything, guys. That's great. So, as far as killing him, not a problem. Open up this reward box because we can, because it's fun. There we go. All right, it is what it is. Oops. Anyways, let's get out of here. Let's go back to Saragar. That was cool that we did that. Definitely a pushover, isn't he? Now let's actually go into a pit. So we're going to try one thing out because I already know that I could do a 105 pit. Most people are doing about 100s. So I'm going to go ahead and go into a 110 and see how that is. We'll probably teleport out. Now I know that people are buffing for this, so we're going to go ahead and buff for this as well. With all stats, all resistances, it's not really needed. Maximum life, and then maximum life. Wait, is there a damage over time potion? Not even sure. Because I haven't really done a damage over time build, but this thing has been crazy. Let's see if any of these are damage over time. If not, then that's cool. Oh, maximum life, overpower damage, cold resistance, and advantage attack speed. Oh! Actually, attack speed might be a good thing to have. Go ahead and make, what, 17? Oh, I have some. Okay. All right, let's see here. Let's do attack speed. There we go. All right, so we have attack speed. We have increased stats. Oh, that also gets our lucky hit chance up, too. Okay, cool. Let's check our stats before we go in. And, of course, these will fluctuate even higher once we go in there. Lucky hit chance bonus, 55. Ah, okay, cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and try out the 110 really quick. If we fail, we're going to jump back out and do the 100 like everybody else does. So that way you guys have the full showcase of everything that I've done. All right, here we go. Okay, this is what I expected. Here we go. But see, this is what you do. You're just pretty much just going to do nothing but flop around like an idiot. Oh, I need to be casting firewalls there. And I think we could do this. I think we could do the 110, no problem. Now, a lot of people aren't going to like this style of gameplay of jumping around like an idiot. But, I mean, you got to do what you got to do to get ahead. So that's cool. That was a good introduction. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to try to gather some of the mobs around, to gather them up. So hopefully we could have a bigger pool, because this is the way that you need to do it when you're pressing. All right, we're missing these guys. Come on, guys. All right, here we go. Oh, we just got stuck. I'm stuck again. Oh, look, I almost died. Good thing I have some good damage reduction. Oh, hello. Well, I don't like the darkness. Darkness is horrible, isn't it? And I'm obviously getting a little bit staggered there. But maybe having a little bit of unstoppable to this build will be a little bit better. But I don't mind. I mean, I'm not dying. All right, cool. Okay, one group. Man, this is one bad map, unfortunately. If you have a bad map, yeah, see there, see how they just change back? But if you get a bad map like this, you're going to be struggling a little bit. But I try to do it with whatever it gives me. Oh, jeez. And we're dead. All right, so maybe some type of unstoppable would be good with this. I don't know why I want to keep making the video longer than it needs to be by actually completing this, because we can complete this, but do we really want to make the video that long? Not really. So this is what I'm going to do. Most people have been finishing 100s in around 7 minutes. So I think I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, let's go ahead and die. Hold on. We're going to go ahead and just do a 100 just to get this done, because we've already wasted 5 minutes here. There we go. Now, I already know that I could do a 105 in about 10 minutes. So how can we do on a 100? If we could do 7 minutes or less, then we're good to go.
Greetings.
All items. Wait. Repair. There we go. Pretty good. Oh, yeah, I died a couple of times. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do the 100 like a lot of folks are doing, and see what we have with there. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see if we can go ahead and gather them all together as much as possible. Okay, here we go. We're off to the races. All right, we're doing good. I see that all the elites are dead, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot for the next, hopefully. Alright, let's see if we can bring these two elite groups together. There's a bunch of elites below me. I don't like to work on one elite but like that's what I'm doing today. I thought there were some elites down here. Well. Wow, exactly. Alright, we're killing them pretty Gucci. Alright, so regular mobs, not a problem. Oh, they just popped into more things. But see, this is all I'm doing. I actually haven't been using Firewall yet. Okay, here we go. Firewall. Now we're going to see some massive damage by putting up that Firewall. Yep. Much more damage with the Firewall, as you could see. So I do need to implement the Firewall much more if I can. Now remember, you only get the bonus if you're in the Firewall. That's why I have to cast a bunch of them everywhere. Is that, what is this? Oh, I thought that was, oh, that was right here doing some weird stuff. That's hilariously funny. Alright, hey guys, what's up? And we have more friends. You guys have more friends. It's a big party. Okay, we have a protection. Don't really need it, but we have it on. Throw a couple of firewalls down. Alright, everybody's pretty much dead there. Alright, we have some elites here. Any more elites? No. Just a dead end room. Alright, looks like we need to go the other way. Came to a dead end. Losing about 5 to 10 seconds. There. Lethal Shrine, cool. You know what I think I might do though? Get Snowveiled on my boots. Get rid of the fire. Actually, I might get rid of the fire shield thing. Might do that. Just so I could be unstoppable, and I could just do nothing but this, and nothing will actually hurt or crowd control me, because that's exactly what happened last time. Is I got crowd controlled. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because I do pretty much have ice shield up all the time. On now, and I just cast it. Yeah, the ice shield is actually staying on, guys. So we're at we're only at almost 5 minutes. This is a hellacious build I have. All right, we're gonna cast a few more of these down. That way we can get this guy going. Stun. All we're gonna do is back and forth. Burn him. Cast some more of these down. Yeah, less sub 5 minutes, 100 guys. That was 4 minutes and 48 seconds. Or 4 minutes and 38 seconds. 4 minutes, 38 seconds, guys. Alright, cool. So, with the gear and everything, this is what we're going to do. The Firebird that I thought would be good for defensive, it looks like we don't really need that. So I would either replace this with, and I probably can't replace it with intercom because it's offensive skill. Let's see here. Inner. Probably can't. Yep, sure can't. Defensive utility. So I'm thinking, what was it? Snowveiled? Snow? S-N-O? Casting ice armor makes you unstoppable and grants damage reduction. So we're just going to be more tough. We're going to have more damage reduction. So I think we're good with that. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. So let's go with casting ice armor makes you unstoppable on the legs instead. And we'll see how that goes really quick here. So we might have to omit that little thing at the beginning. If so, cool. But I do everything on the run. Create better builds on the go. All right, so here we go. See what we got. But now, since we're unstoppable, that means we should be able to just do nothing but hop around like this, like an idiot, all day long. What am I stuck on? Together some folks. Come on, everybody. It's a big party. Oh, wait. Ah. That's what happens when you're using such a big screen. You lose track of the mouse. Ah. Yeah, you lose track of the mouse. You know, the great news is I'm not getting stunned, though. And I just keep teleporting into the wall. Oh, I haven't even been casting my lightning. Oops. See, there's always something about me. Something I'm always forgetting to do. As far as casting skills. You guys got to do better than me. I know you will. Ah, crap. See, I have no clue where I'm going. Let's go down here and get this, whatever it is. Now, this one might take me a little bit longer because I wasn't really doing that good gathering stuff up. But man, if we could consistently do 5-minute runs, I think that's my new goal. I keep getting stuck on rocks and stuff, guys. Horrible. Come on, we need more than these guys. That's all we have. Well, the good news is it looks like we're going to be able to consistently do 5 minutes or less. I'd like to know you guys' time if you do this build. We don't have that much time on the PTR anymore, but at least this kind of gives us a view of what the season's actually going to bring to us. So we're at 10 minutes, 54 seconds. Yeah, so consistent 5 minutes. I think I'm okay with that. Chief Marauder now the Chief Marauder, he is a very beefy guy. So gotta remember that. Definitely did better. So that was 10 minutes 37 seconds. So that's a minute and 4 minutes 27 seconds. 4 minutes 27 seconds on that. I think that's what I saw. Or 4 minutes 33 seconds or something like that. It doesn't matter. It's between 4 and 5 minutes. So we've conquered what we've done. So I would recommend then at this point to go ahead and get the not the Orange Herald on the legs Snowveiled Archon Falls. Now, one little bonus tip, guys. Cursor, go to graphics. Make it where you can see your cursor. A lot of people don't like my big cursor that I make, but you know what? I'm the one playing the game. So I am going to dictate my cursor. There's my cursor. There's too much orange on the screen, so we're not going to do orange. A light blue would probably be good to see, or that bright green would be good to see on the screen. Actually, the bright green is probably the best and easiest to see. But I am actually just going to go with, oh, black. Imagine, oh, God. Imagine that. But I think I will go with yellow. Because yellow is actually really easy, guys. Yeah, look how easy that is to see. Just stands out. All right, well, that's the build, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Remember to like and subscribe here on YouTube. And we are live on Twitch and YouTube most all the time. Thank you guys so much for your patience. This has been a long video, but hope you get a lot of it. Build to be coming soon. Y'all have a great day. Thanks.